My name is Kai Ettrick, and I am a junior content producer here at Bulldog Marketing. So one professional skill that I'm currently working on is my VFX production. As you can see behind me, I'm trying to make it as quick and clean as possible, so no matter when the task is given to me, it's immediately done. Originally, I thought I wanted to do music because I would constantly listen to tracks, remix them, kind of create my own through various free programs until I took a music theory course and I realized music's not for me at all. Then one day I went to go and see the movie Jumper. It was like a drive-in theater. I thought the concept was phenomenal, but the execution could have been a little bit better because it felt very small for the idea that it was. And so I explained what I would have done to it to a few close friends. They all thought it was really cool. So from there I started looking into film rather than music and realized I get more stimulation from like visual medium rather than the music. I am most definitely an early bird. It takes everything out of me just to keep up with people past like 11:30 because that's my shutting down period. You're not necessarily talking to me anymore, you're just talking to like my husk. I would give it up to my spirit as a philosopher. I'm always hungry for knowledge and I'm extremely optimistic on the types of knowledge I can learn. So I'd say that's benefited me the most. The worst job I've ever had, campus crossings. One of the most ratchet places on earth. The amounts of fights that would break out daily, but at the same time I met a couple of cool people there. I would think is the time frame it takes to create what they're asking for or what they see. It's a little bit more complex than just like 5 minutes of clicking and dragging something. You have to make sure everything looks good aesthetically on different platforms, and that as a whole is the biggest misconception. Always write down everything that needs to be involved for everyone to understand clearly. Just because it's all in your head doesn't mean you can accurately explain it when you're actually trying to get it done. So documentation is a huge thing, which funny enough now as a video editor, always double check your work because what you see is not what someone else sees and it's not necessarily what you communicated. So just make sure that you always go over with a fine comb just in case, because you're gonna assume you're done, you're gonna shut everything else down, and you're gonna realize you're missing something. And that's the worst headache to ever have. It would be a bit elaborate, but it would be a sheet that we would put so everybody could see at what times in the day the thermostat needs to be on 75 versus anything lower than 75. Because that's not something everyone wants all the time, and it shouldn't have to be an argument every time. But I believe the best way we can move forward collectively as a unit is to have something in paper we all agree on. At this time, don't touch the motherfucking thermostat. At this time, enjoy whatever frostbite you want.
Are you cold now?
My fingers are...
It's a yes or no question. Are you cold now? Yes or no?
All right, with that attitude, then yes, I am cold right now.